Good evening, students. So how are you guys? So as promised, students, that this is going to be the last class, as you know, for May 25 exams for the paper of auditing and ethics. We have covered all the chapters, right from chapter 1 to chapter 11, beginning with nature, objective, and scope of audit, and transversing our journey through audit planning, through risk assessment and audit evidence, audit procedures regarding audit of items of financial statements, audit documentation, completion and review, audit report, and special points in audits of different types of entities, audit of banks, and lastly, we just did ethics and terms of audit engagements. So today, students, we shall be doing a good number of MCQs and few case studies. So MCQs, which we are taking up today, are a sort of mix from all these chapters, from all the 11 chapters. So I would request you, all of you who are watching, who are on Zoom or who are watching through YouTube, just respond to these MCQs and answer to case studies. It is going to help you trying to think analytically. Some of the MCQs we may have covered earlier also, few of them, and some you might find in your practice session somewhere else. But since it is a uh, uh, assignment of jumbled up MCQs, so I hope that you are going to find it useful. So students, there are about 16 participants. So I think more people would join in few minutes. And another important information, students, um, that all of you are unmuted now. So if during solving some MCQ, you find some problem or you do not understand some concept or you have a confusion, you can talk to me on Zoom. Okay. So before we start, any student who wants to ask something generally? Yes. Regarding exams, regarding this paper and regarding preparations, etc. Any general query before we start? Or I want to wait for another minute or so, so that some more people join. Yes, yes, guys. So all of you are unmuted now. And now we will start MCQs. Okay. So these are not chapter specific. These are jumbled up from every chapter. These are from every chapter. Okay. So should we start, students? Drop a mail in your BOS mail. Yes. Kindly drop a mail, students. Yes. See question number 1. So first read the question and then see the options. if you are having any doubt, so you can ask me on Zoom. If you do not understand the question, or if your answer turns out to be wrong, and even after I explain to you, it is not clear to you, then you can ask. Okay. So CA Manoj is auditor of a hospital owned by an eye surgeon. Okay. So CA Manoj is auditor of a hospital owned by an eye surgeon. So the hospital belongs to an eye surgeon. His annual professional receipts are about 3 crores. It means the hospital's receipts are 3 crores. All eye surgeries are being performed by him, and 2 hours are devoted in evening OPD. Employee strength in hospital is 10. Mr. Kapadia is also auditor of a multi-specialty hospital located in the same city, having annual receipts of 75 crores. Employee strength is 200. Which of the following statements is most appropriate regarding internal controls? Now, this question is about internal controls, chapter 3. Yes. Which of the statements is most appropriate? You have to state which of the statement is most appropriate regarding internal controls. Yes. Give your answer, students. What should be the right answer to this question? Okay, Pranav, I will upload MCQs of ethics. Annual receipts means, Abhishek, annual professional receipts of the eye surgeon. So the amount which he is charging from his patients. It means revenue. Yes. Yes, only one answer has come till now. Nitin has responded. Yes, students, there are a lot of questions. If you go by this speed, then we may not be able to cover all the questions. No, no, Nitin, probably you are saying that you have sent me January 25 MCQ on Zoom. I won't be able to see that because this is what we have decided today to discuss. Yes, only 4 5 responses have come. Apurva Das, Sanya, Nitin Prajapati, Pranav, Abhishek. Yes, there are 24 participants, guys. The whole exercise becomes meaningless. Screen is already zoomed, Srinivasan. Already sufficiently zoomed. If I zoom it more, then the pages may be cut. So I'm not satisfied with your responses, students. Just 7-8 responses have come. What you are doing, students? Please respond. My request to all of you is to respond in your own interest on BOS mail. Yes, so we'll take up the solution now. So few students have written the answer rightly. The answer is C. So guys, as all of you are unmuted, my request to you is please stop noise, whichever is coming from your place. Kindly please stop the noise because it disturbs the whole lecture and my concentration also. So some of you are writing A, some of you are writing B, D. Dilip, you are writing D. Bhumika, you are writing B. So students, it seems that you have not properly understood the concept. Look, uh, there is a hospital, okay, which is a sort of proprietary concern. An eye surgeon owns it. It is having a small receipt, say of rupees 3 crores. So it is a small entity. There are just only 10 employees in the hospital. Whereas in another case, there is a multi-specialty hospital, say structured on corporate lines. Probably its receipts are 75 crores. It has employee strength of 200. So which of the following statements is most appropriate regarding uh, internal controls? Now, first statement is internal controls are likely to be more structured in eye surgeons hospital, whereas these are likely to be less structured in multi-specialty hospital. Now, this statement is wrong on the face of it. So where the organization is big, the internal controls are likely to be more formal, likely to be more structured, whereas reverse is given in option A. And what does option B state? Option B states that eye surgeon cannot easily override controls in hospital. This statement is also wrong. He can easily override controls in the hospital because he is himself owner. He is himself manager. Okay. Now, what is option D? Internal controls at multi-specialty hospital can be easily overridden. So how these can be easily overridden? Because there would be a proper system in place, proper controls would be in place. There would be system of checking checks and balances. So therefore, option C is right. That internal controls are likely to be less structured in eye surgeons hospital. That is true. These would be less structured, less formal, whereas these are likely to be more structured in multi-specialty hospital. Yes. Any doubts regarding this question? If any student wants to ask, you can he or she can ask on Zoom.
Sir.
Yes. Who is
Sir,
speaking?
Pooja, sir.
Yes, Pooja. बोलिए.
Sir, in this question, there is no idea about internal control. So how I can select any one option? मतलब इस क्वेश्चन में तो ऐसा कुछ दिया ही नहीं इंटरनल कंट्रोल के बारे में ना कोई
नहीं इंटरनल कंट्रोल के बारे में तो नहीं दिया, लेकिन उसके नेचर ऑफ बिजनेस, नेचर ऑफ वर्किंग के बारे में तो दिया है. इंटरनल कंट्रोल नेचर ऑफ वर्किंग से तो कनेक्टेड है. नहीं समझे आप?
यस अंडरस्टूड.
देखिए, आप मैं इसको बताता हूं. ये आप कैसे कोरिलेट कर सकते हैं? यस यस सदाब, इट इज ए प्रैक्टिस सेशन। आप जरा मॉड्यूल का चैप्टर 3 खोलिए।
यस सर।
रिस्क असेसमेंट एंड इंटरनल कंट्रोल खोलिए आपने?
यस सर।
गिव मी 1 मिनट पूजा। आप इसमें जो लिमिटेशंस ऑफ इंटरनल कंट्रोल है ना, उसमें पेज नंबर, यू गो टू पेज नंबर
3.1।
3.31,
यस सर।
लिमिटेशंस इन केस ऑफ स्मॉल एंटिटीज। फटाफट इस पूरे पैरे को रीड करिए जरा।
स्मॉलर एंटिटी ऑप्शन एम्प्लॉय।
Smaller entities have fewer options due to which segregation of duties is not practicable. इसमें fewer employees हैं।
यस सर।
एक में 10 employees हैं, दूसरे में 200 employees हैं। तो इसमें जब employees ही कम है तो segregation of duties possible नहीं है।
यस सर।
ठीक है। सो
यस।
लेकिन फिर फोर्थ लाइन में देखिए, फिफ्थ लाइन में, ऑन द अदर हैंड द ऑनर मैनेजर मे बी मोर एबल टू ओवरराइड कंट्रोल बिकॉज सिस्टम ऑफ इंटरनल कंट्रोल इज लेस स्ट्रक्चर्ड। अरे भैया, आपके मॉड्यूल से लैंग्वेज उठाई गई है।
यस सर।
क्लियर?
यस सर।
यस, एनी अदर स्टूडेंट वांट्स टू आस्क? Yes, Srinivasan, yes, you are right. Page number 3.31.6. Okay. Now, see question number 2. Now, this is a memory-based question. Now, this we have done before also. Question on bank audit. Which of the following statements is true regarding financial statements of a bank? This we have done already. And I had told you in the class also. In this month, in January itself. Yes, so some responses have come, and most of you, almost all of you are right. And Abhishek, how you are writing B? This is wrong. Financial statements of a bank are to be prepared in accordance with the third schedule to Banking Regulation Act. This I have told you in the class also. Yes, Anjali Pooja, all of you are right. Tambeshwari, yes, all of you are right. Financial statements of a bank are prepared in accordance with the third schedule to Banking Regulation Act. Yes, Abhishek, is it clear to you? This is just a memory-based question. You go to chapter 10, Audit of Banks, and you would find in the module heading like preparation of financial statements of banks. So you would find written there. Yes, Srinivasan, you are also right. Ankit Mishra, right? Okay. No, Abhishek, you can't mistake such, you can't do such mistakes in hurry in exams. If this is how you are going to attempt the questions, then you would do such silly mistakes in the exam also. Yes. Which of the following is not a likely purpose of audit documentation? Not a likely purpose of audit documentation. First option is this. Second is this. Third and fourth. Yes. This question is based upon chapter 6, essay 230. Yes, students, quickly, only 4-5 responses have come. Sadda, Pranav, Sanya. Yes. Yes, answer is option D. This is not a purpose of audit documentation. How it is going to help the auditor in expanding client base? Dilip, how you are writing A is the answer. A is the right choice. Because the auditor has to maintain documentation, it would help him to show that audit was done qualitatively, that audit report is issued appropriate, has appropriate audit report has been issued which was required in the circumstances, and the audit was carried out in accordance with the professional standards and legal and regulatory requirements. How you are writing A? That is the one of the foremost purposes of audit documentation. Yes, Dilip, is the point clear to you? Yes, Ankit, your answer is also right. You have also written D. Students, understand, I won't be able to take name of every student. Yes. Any doubt on this question? Okay. Which of the following is not included in scope of audit of financial information? Sorry, audit of financial statements. Question number 4. Chapter 1 on the scope of audit of financial statements. Which of the following is not included in scope of audit of financial statements? Yes, it is fairly simple one. Answer is C, preparation and presentation of financial statements. It belongs to management. Okay. Question number 5. Now this question probably you have done before also. Just try your hand at this. Question number 5. Yes, question number 5, students. Which assertion of Wellstar Homes is disproved in above situation? Means which assertion of Wellstar Homes is not proved in this situation, in above situation, out of these 4? Yes, only four. 1, 2, 3, 4 responses have come. Yes. Students, this I had told you while discussing the topic of assertions in chapter 4. Probably this MCQ was taken up by us, but still you are giving the wrong answer. Few of you have given a correct answer also. So the right option is C, occurrence. Now, Arman, you are stating accuracy. Somebody is writing, Karan Kumar is writing completeness. So this happens because you have not understood the meaning of various assertions, various types of assertion. Now, CA Muskan is auditor of two companies, two concerns. One is Wellstar Homes and one is Wellstar Stores. Now, the partners in both the firms are common, meaning they are sister concerns. Okay. So, एक ही ऑडिटर है, एक ही सीए है जो दोनों को ऑडिट कर रहा है. Clear? Now, while auditing financial statements of Wellstar Homes, remember one name of one entity is Wellstar Homes, name of another entity is Wellstar Stores. She has noticed that few expenditure bills pertaining to Wellstar stores have been entered in its books, means in books of Wellstar Homes. So some bills have been wrongly entered in books of Wellstar Homes. Expenditure has been wrongly booked in books of Wellstar Homes, whereas it belongs to Wellstar Stores. Now, which assertion is not proved? So when a firm is debiting some expenditure in its profit and loss account, in its books of accounts, it means it is saying that this expenditure has in fact taken place, that this expenditure has been incurred, that this transaction has occurred. This is the meaning of occurrence. But in this case, as far as Wellstar Homes is concerned, this transaction has not occurred. So therefore, occurrence transaction is disproved. Occurrence transaction is not proved. So how you are writing completeness, how you are writing accuracy, the transaction has not taken in first place as far as Wellstar Homes is concerned. Yes, is the answer clear to you, students?
सर.
Yes. Pooja?
यस सर. सर लेकिन इस क्वेश्चन में जैसे कि ये कहा गया है, मतलब जो कमी आ रही है वो तो कंप्लीटनेस में ही आ रही है ना सर, क्योंकि कुछ चीज
नहीं,
मिस.
कंप्लीटनेस का मतलब क्या होता है? कंप्लीटनेस की अब डेफिनेशन देखो जरा. एसर्शन जहां पे लिखी है उसकी चैप्टर 4 में उसकी कंप्लीटनेस की डेफिनेशन पढ़ के सुनाओ मेरे को जरा. चैप्टर 4 खोलिए और जहां पे एसर्शंस में कंप्लीटनेस की डेफिनेशन है वो मेरे को पढ़ के सुनाइए आप.
एक सेकंड. सर इसमें ट्रांजैक्शन के लिए लिखा हुआ है कि ऑल ट्रांजैक्शन एंड इवेंट दैट शुड हैव बीन रिकॉर्डेड.
हाँ, तो क्या ये ट्रांजैक्शन उस चीज को रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही है कि ये रिकॉर्ड होनी चाहिए थी? जब इसकी नहीं है तो रिकॉर्ड कैसे होगी? ये तो उल्टा लिखा हुआ है. ये वेलस्टार स्टोर्स के लिए तो ये कंप्लीटनेस बन जाएगी. ये ट्रांजैक्शन उसमें रिकॉर्ड होनी चाहिए थी. और अब अकरेंस की डेफिनेशन देखिए।
occurrence, ट्रांजेक्शन इवेंट दैट हैव बीन रिकॉर्डेड, कर हो चुके हैं, हैव अकर्ड,
एंड दी, आगे भी एक लाइन लिखी होगी, एंड दीज बिलोंग टू द एंटिटी। लिखी हुई कि नहीं?
यस
फिर
यस, मतलब इनमें सर कंफ्यूजन सा हो जाता है
वो जब
occurrence।
तक आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे कंफ्यूजन रहेगा। प्रैक्टिस इसीलिए है क्योंकि आपने उन चीजों को रिमेंबर नहीं किया हुआ। इनका मीनिंग आपको लर्न करना पड़ेगा। यू वुड हैव टू लर्न देयर मीनिंग्स। तभी जब आपको डाउट आएगा तभी आपका माइंड कैलकुलेट करेगा कि एग्जैक्ट मीनिंग क्या था उसका।
ओके सर।
यस अभिषेक, यू आर आस्किंग व्हाई क्लासिफिकेशन इज नॉट करेक्ट। क्लासिफिकेशन का तो अभिषेक इशू ही नहीं है। क्लासिफिकेशन तो होता है कि राइट हेड में क्लासिफाइड है। ये तो खर्चा उस कंसर्न का ही नहीं है। मान लीजिए बिल जो है मशीनरी रिपेयर एक्सपेंडिचर का बिल था, वेलस्टा स्टोर्स का था, और वो वेलस्टर होम्स में एंटर हो गया, तो इसमें क्लासिफिकेशन का इशू कहां से हो गया? क्लासिफिकेशन था एक हेड का दूसरे हेड में चला गया, लेकिन वो तो ट्रांजैक्शन तो हुई ना। इसमें तो ट्रांजैक्शन वेलस्टर होम्स में तो हुई नहीं। यस अभिषेक, इज इट क्लियर टू यू?
Sir, I confusing both companies, sir. Can you tell me the financial statement of Wild Star Homes and the expenditure and what is this approach, sir?
साम्बेश्वरी, आपकी आवाज कट रही है, ब्रेक हो रही है।
Uh, अभी क्लियर है सर?
हाँ हिंदी में बोलिए आप, कोई बात नहीं। आप कंफर्टेबल नहीं है तो हिंदी में बोल लीजिए।
सर ये दोनों कंपनीज का है ना सर, ये आप बता
नहीं
दीजिए,
नहीं,
इनके अंदर बहुत
कंपनीज नहीं,
confusion
ये
है।
एंटिटीज हैं। मतलब कुछ भी हो सकती
सर
हैं, पार्टनरशिप फर्म है या प्रोप्राइटरशिप फर्म्स है, कंपनी नहीं है, क्योंकि लिमिटेड प्राइवेट लिमिटेड नहीं है इनके
हेलो
पीछे।
सर।
ठीक है सर, ये जो फर्म या एंटिटी है सर, उसके बीच में वो बता सकते हैं डिफरेंस, सर क्या हो रहा है सर क्वेश्चन?
देखिए दो, मान लीजिए ये दोनों प्रोप्राइटर पार्टनर, सॉरी लिखा ही हुआ है ये पार्टनरशिप फर्म्स है, तो प्रोप्राइटर का तो मतलब ही नहीं है। पार्टनरशिप फर्म्स हैं ये दोनों। दोनों फर्म्स में पार्टनर कॉमन है। मिस्टर एक्स और वाई वेलस्टार होम्स में भी पार्टनर है, मिस्टर एक्स और वाई वेलस्टार स्टोर्स में भी पार्टनर है। अब दोनों के अकाउंट्स जो हैं, मान लीजिए स्टाफ भी कॉमन है, ठीक है, तो गलती से वेलस्टार होम्स का एक बिल बुक्स में, वेलस्टार स्टोर्स का एक बिल गलती से वेलस्टार होम्स की बुक में पोस्ट हो गया, तो वेलस्टार होम्स में तो वो ट्रांजैक्शन हुई नहीं, तो वो तो अकरेंस हुई ना उसकी, उसमें थोड़ा वो ट्रांजैक्शन हुई। वो तो वेलस्टार स्टोर्स में जाना चाहिए था। ये मतलब है इसका। और अभिषेक आप पूछ रहे हो डिसप्रूव्ड का क्या मतलब है? डिसप्रूव्ड का मतलब है प्रूव नहीं हो रही। मैनेजमेंट जब कोई कोई एक्सपेंडिचर अपनी बुक्स में बुक करती है, तो इसका मतलब मैनेजमेंट ये कह रही है कि ये एक्सपेंडिचर हुआ है, दैट दिस एक्सपेंडिचर हैज बीन इनकर्ड, दैट दिस ट्रांजैक्शन हैज अकर्ड। तो दिस अकरेंस assertion which management is trying to assert is disproved. Yes Abhishek, is it clear? Yes Abhishek, is it clear? Yes Tambeshwari, is it clear to you? Now see question number 6. Yes, you have seen the question. So these are the options. So first see the question, then I will scroll down further. Please stop the noise, students. Otherwise, I would have to make all of you muted. Yes. So you have read the question, understood the question. First, understand the question. CAX is nearing completion of audit procedures during course of audit of a company. Okay, he is nearing completion of audit procedures. He is nearing completion of his audit. He has found nothing unusual till now. All things seems okay to him. The company is earning handsome profit since last many years, and there are little loans on it, little debt burden. Okay, so that is a fine thing. It is also in process of expanding its business. So now it has decided to expand its business by taking loan from bank. Still, it has not taken loan from bank. The bank has granted in principle approval for lending money to the company. So bank has given sanction. Okay. So before giving sanction, sometimes banks say, okay, we agree that we shall finance you. Yes, Abhishek, please let me complete the question. Okay. So which of the following statements is most appropriate in evaluation of going concern assumption being followed by the management? Yes. Now this pertains to going concern assumption essay 570 chapter 7. Yes, see the options and then tell what is the answer. So Abhishek, I will come to you in a short time. First, let us complete this question.
Sir, option number D.
Please send your responses on BOS mail. Then we will discuss. Should I show the question again to you? Yes, this is the question. And these are the options. Only two responses have come, Sadab and Sanya. Ankit, I have now made it visible. Now it should be visible to you. So yes, few responses have come, and only two guys, two of you, Pranav and Sadab. You have answered correctly. So the answer to this question is option A. This is the right choice. See, students, there is, what does the question states? What does the question state? Question ये कह रहा है, let me explain it in Hindi also, then I'll also translate it in English. Okay. क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा है कि ऑडिटर ऑडिट कर रहा है, ऑडिट के कंप्लीशन के पास है, उसको अभी तक कुछ अनयूजुअल नहीं मिला, कंपनी के प्रॉफिट्स भी अच्छे हैं कई सालों से, और उसके ऊपर कोई लोन भी नहीं है। अब कंपनी, लोन है तो बहुत थोड़ा है, अब कंपनी अपना बिजनेस एक्सपैंड करना चाहती है, तो उसने किसी बैंक को, माधवी आई विल कम टू यू ऑल्सो, लेट मी कंप्लीट फर्स्ट। सो उसने बैंक को अप्लाई किया है लोन के लिए, बैंक ने इन प्रिंसिपल कह भी दिया है कि हम आपको फाइनेंस करेंगे। इट मीन्स दैट बैंक हैज कमिटेड दैट वी विल फाइनेंस यू। सो जब कंपनी की अच्छे ऑपरेशंस हो, स्मूथली चल रही है, तो उसकी गोइंग कंसर्न के बारे में जो मैनेजमेंट की असेसमेंट है, उसको ऑडिटर एक्सेप्ट कर सकता है विदाउट परफॉर्मिंग डिटेल्ड इवैल्यूएशन प्रोसीजर्स। इसमें उसको कैश फ्लो फोरकास्ट की क्या जरूरत है, जो कि आप लोग, ये संकित, यू हैव गिवन आंसर है यस। प्लीज स्टॉप दिस नॉइस, माय वॉइस इज रेजोनेटिंग। प्लीज स्टूडेंट्स, in your own interest. So therefore the answer that many of you are writing, appropriateness of going concern assumption would be made by auditor by necessarily examining cash flow forecast, is wrong. Yes, Madhvi, you can ask now. Yes, Madhvi. Yes, Madhvi, you had raised your hand.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Madhvi Iyer, you want to ask? No. So yes, Abhishek, yes, you had also raised your hand. Yes, Abhishek, you can raise your query. Yes, Abhishek. No response. Yes, Karan Kumar.
Sir, I am asking why not option number B?
You are asking why not option number B. Appropriateness of management assessment would be made by auditor by performing detailed evaluation procedures. Say in such a case, because the track record of company is good, so therefore detailed evaluation procedures may not be required. So I'll show you where it is written in your module. So you kindly open chapter number 7. Can you open, Karan? Yes, Karan, have you opened chapter number 7?
Hello.
Come to the topic of going concern. Yes. Come to page number 7.18. Yes, Abhishek. Sorry, Karan Kumar. Yes. Page 7.18. Yes, Karan Kumar. Are you able to hear me? So, in point 2.6, third para, there is written, for example, when there is a history of profitable operations and ready access to financial resources, management may make its assessment without detailed analysis. In this case, auditor's evaluation of appropriateness of management's assessment may be made without performing detailed evaluation procedures. Yes, it should be clear to you now. Yes, Madhvi, you have raised your hand. Yes. You want to ask something, Madhvi? Okay, no response. Yes, question number 7. See question number 7, students. Yes. What should be the answer to question number 7? This relates to chapter 11, which we have done just right now. Yes, 4 responses have come. Ritika, Pranav, Sanya, Pooja. Yes, great guys. So all of you have written correctly. So the answer is option B, self-interest threat. So auditor's own financial interest is involved. He has taken loan from the bank and he has been offered appointment as statutory auditor of that bank. So obviously self-interest threat are involved. Okay, so B is the right choice. Yes, Madhvi, you want to ask something or it is a, you are welcome to ask. Okay. Now question number 8. CAM has been conducting bank audits for last more than 5 years. Which of the following statements is true in context of audit of banks? Now, this is a question on bank audit, chapter 10. Which of the following statements is correct? It means 3 are false. Question number 8. Answer to question number 8. Yes, students, send your responses. Oh, this simple question, students, even in this simple question, many of you are getting confused. So the right option is option B. This is the right choice. Banks makes extensive use of technology, that is true, and automation leading to complex business environment. So the more automated an organization is, it leads to complex business environment. You have read this in chapter 3 also. What about somebody is writing option A, some of you are writing D. Now what is option A? The transactions observed in bank audit are likely to be less complex. No, this is wrong. As far as banks are concerned, they handle very complex transactions. It is not simple cash deposit and cash withdrawal or check deposit and withdrawal in banks. There are many complex transactions. What is C? Banks make extensive use of technology and automation. So the organizations which make extensive use of technology and automation, it doesn't lead to simplified environment. It leads to complex business environment. Strict vigilance by banking regulator denotes lack of effective internal control system in banks. This is totally wrong. There is a well laid down internal control system in the banks. So how you are writing D? Yes, Abhishek, how you are writing D? The right option is option B. Tambeshwari, you are also writing option D. It is wrong. अगर बैंकिंग रेगुलेटर की स्ट्रिक्ट विजिलेंस है, सुपरविजन है, तो इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं है कि उसमें इंटरनल कंट्रोल ही नहीं है, इफेक्टिव इंटरनल कंट्रोल नहीं। तो इफेक्टिव इंटरनल कंट्रोल में बैंक्स में ना हो तो सिस्टम, फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम चलेगा कैसे? ये तो आप कॉमन सेंस से भी सोच सकते हैं। Yes, is the answer clear to you?
Yes.
Yes, clear? Any doubts regarding this question? No, no, that is a common sense. That is a common understanding that we are making the things are simple for end user who is using the product. Remember, we are talking about business environment. As such as their internal business environment is concerned, it is very complex. We are talking about banks. Now I give you an example, Ankit Mishra, you have raised this point. Now we are deviating. We are deviating from this topic. I give you a practical life example. Say, take the example of human body. So the output is very simplified. We do things in many things in normal course of business, in normal course of life. We play, we laugh, we live the life. But are our bodies simple systems? They are very complex systems. Yes. Yes, Ankit. No, Abhishek, in chat box, it is not comfortable for me. Yes, Ankit. Is the concept clear to you? Yes, Ankit Mishra. Okay. Which of the following is normally not included? Not included. The word is not included in engagement letter sent by auditor to client. This is again a chapter 11 question. Please stop the noise. Please stop the noise, students. Yes, almost all of you are writing correctly. Option is D. This is tangible benefits of audit. This is not normally included in engagement letter. All these things are included. So I had shown you engagement letter, which is in the module, sample engagement letter, which is in the module. Yes. See question number 10. This again relates to chapter 11. So students, as noise is coming, I am left with no option but to mute every one of you. Okay. Yes, Ashok. हाँ, म्यूट कर दो. Now you can ask afterwards. Abhishek, now you can ask afterwards. I have muted everybody. Yes. Okay, I will upload these questions on BOS portal. Yes. No, Ankit, now you can ask after some time. Now I've got everyone muted because there was a lot of noise coming. Yes, Ankit, okay, I'll also explain the question in Hindi also. So, what is question number 10? क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 है कि सीए जो कि स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट कर रहा है कंपनी का, वो ये देखता है कि भाई मैनेजमेंट जो है सीरियस नहीं है इंटरनल ऑडिट रिपोर्ट्स के बारे में. जो इंटरनल ऑडिटर की फाइंडिंग है उस पर मैनेजमेंट का कोई ध्यान नहीं है, वो ऐसे की ऐसे पड़ी हुई है. Arjun, now Zoom interaction is muted. He has further found that management has not disclosed information relating to transactions with another company. तो उसने ये भी देखा है कि कंपनी की ट्रांजैक्शन है किसी और कंपनी के साथ, लेकिन कंपनी ने उसको एज ए रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोज नहीं किया, लेकिन ऑडिटर ने ढूंढ लिया कि ये रिलेटेड पार्टी है एमसीए के पोर्टल पे सर्च करके या एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स देख के. तो बताइए कौन सी ऑडिटर की क्वालिटी है जो कि इस सिचुएशन से रिफ्लेक्ट हो रही है? कौन सी ऑडिटर की क्वालिटी है? एट्रीब्यूट मींस क्वालिटी। यस। So the question is asking from you is to tell which attribute of auditor is gathered from the given situation. No, Ishan, now everyone is muted. You can ask later on. Yes, the right option is D. Professional skepticism. Yes, Pranav, Sanya, Ritika, Abhishek, Pooja, you have written correctly. It is professional skepticism. This shows what does concept of professional skepticism mean? It means being alert to the fraudulent situations, being alert to unusual circumstances, an attitude of questioning mind. So this is the concept of professional skepticism. Now, Sadaf, you are writing objectivity. How does objectivity is there? Objectivity means to act on the directions of the other. But here no hint is given. So the most appropriate thing is professional skepticism, not professional knowledge, Srinivasan. You are stating professional knowledge. He is just being alert. It does not show it is more appropriately related to professional skepticism. And Tambeshwari, your answer is also wrong. Yes, those who have written D is correct. Which of the following is not an element of system of internal control, quality control, envisaged in SQC1? Now we had read about 6 elements of quality control system. As outlined in SQC1. Now, simple memory based question. Which of the following is not an element? Yes, all of you are writing correctly. Financial capital. These are all elements which are discussed in system of quality control. Now, consider information given in the following table. Okay, and match. So first you have to match the columns and see what is the right choice. So you can first match and then I will show you the options. So you have to match column A with column B. So here in column B, wrong options have been given. Some of the options are wrong. So you have to match column, say point 1 with this, which option is correct, point 2, and then you will see the options. Yes. Question number 12. Simple question. This pertains to chapter 3, risk assessment and internal control. So first you can match. So these are the options. Yes. Yes, only Sadab has answered. Question number 12. Yes, I'll show the question again to you. Yes, this is the question. Now you can match. Yes, Abhishek. Yes. Yes, have you matched, students? Yes, option is answer C. That is the right option. So what does option C states? It overstatement of inventories in books of accounts of the company. Okay. It is, if the inventories are overstated, this is an example of misstatement. It is a misstatement. Risk of failure of a company in an industry in which there are a large number of business failures, that is inherent risk. Risk of failure to renew insurance policy for companies' inventories, so that is lack of internal control. So this is control risk. Reaching at erroneous conclusion by the auditor due to inappropriate audit procedures, this is detection risk. And inquiry of employees within the company, this is correctly matched. Risk assessment procedure, it is a risk assessment procedure. Clear? So see question number 13. Yes, now option D is also clear to you. Yes. Now, for knowing the company and its environment, how gathering evidence about valuation of trade receivables is connected with that. It would be a substantive procedure. Gaining a knowledge about debt structure of the company, right? Evaluating whether company's accounting policy are appropriate, that is also right. Understanding business risk faced by the company, that is also right. Assessing accounting policies that are appropriate for business helps you to understand the company's environment, the type of choices it is making. Okay. See question number 14. One of the methods given below is not used for evaluation of internal control in an entity by auditor. Identify which of the following is not used by the auditor for evaluation of internal control. 14th. That is for Palak, that is for Board of Studies to decide. You will be informed in by due course by the on the portal. Yes. So that was very simple one. D, issues memoranda is the right answer. Ritika, how you are writing A? Narrative record is one of the methods used by the auditor for internal control. Remember, there are 4 methods: invert, narrative record, checklist, IC questionnaire, flow chart. This you have written in you read in chapter 3. Answer of question number 13 is D. And answer to question number 14 is D also. Issues memoranda. Narrative record means where the auditor writes, he jots down what he has observed about the internal control in an organization. So it is mostly used in case of small entities. So you can see it in chapter 3, point number 1, in methods used by auditor to evaluate internal control system. Point number 1 is narrative record. Narrative means to narrate, to write. Yes, Ritika, is it clear? So students, we shall be taking a short break of just only 1-2 minutes and we will come back. Don't go away. Short break of 1 to 2 minutes only. Yes, Ashok. हाँ yes, 1-2 मिनट के लिए अभी. Now, we are at question number 15. Which of the following statements is not appropriate regarding audit documentation? Yes. Yes, answer to question number 15, students. Yes, answer is option B. This is the right choice. Documentation of even resolved significant matter is not required by the auditor. This is not appropriate. It is required by the auditor for purpose of audit documentation. How significant matters were resolved during the course of audit, it has to be documented. Okay, so it is in accordance with Essay 230, Chapter 6. Which of the following factors would not be considered by the auditor while developing audit strategy of a bank? So this is basically, although it seems to be a chapter 10 question, but actually this is a chapter 2 question. It is about audit strategy. When developing an audit strategy, while formulating an audit strategy, which of the following factors would not be considered by the auditors? Question number 16. Yes, only two responses. Apurv and Pranav. Simple question, students, on audit strategy. Students, again, you are even writing wrong answers to chapter 2 questions. Just simple basic chapter, audit strategy, audit planning. Abhishek, you are writing A. Tambeshwari, you are writing A. Pooja, you are writing B. The correct answer is D. Nature, timing, and extent of substantive procedure. This is decided. These are part of audit plan, not strategy. Nature, time, and extent of risk assessment procedures and further audit procedures. These form part of audit plan. Further audit procedures include substantive procedures. Bank's timetable for financial reporting obviously is a factor to be considered for determining audit strategy. Like when the bank's financial statements are likely to be approved in accordance with the law. So audit has to be completed before that. Yes, Srinivasan, you are right. So how, Pooja, you are writing B? Timetable for financial reporting is obviously a factor to be considered while formulating audit strategy, because this is how the auditor would plan out the things. He would devise his audit strategy accordingly. See question number 17. Now a table is given. See, this is the data given relating to a company. Financial year 2021, 21, 22, 22, 23. Now see this data first, then I will show you the options. The turnover of the company in 2021 was 25 CR, 21, 22, 35, 22, 23, 50. So it is rising. Gross profit ratio is 12% in 2021, 12.1, 21. So gross profit ratio has jumped in from year 21, from what it was in year 21, 22 to 22, 23. Abnormal jump of about 10 to 11%. Okay. About 9%, sorry. And net profit ratio has also increased from 21, 22 to from 2.25 to 7%. And current ratio has also increased. Now this is the data. This is the trend which you know from the figures placed before you. Sales have also increased. Gross profit ratio has increased. Net profit ratio has increased. Current ratio is also, this table is also giving you some trend. Okay. So which of the following inferences drawn by her from above table is most appropriate? Yes, tell me. Which of the inferences? Inferences means what she can draw, what she can get to know about from the figures given in the table. Yes. I'll again show you the table. Question number 17. These are the inferences. Yes. Only two responses have come. Srinivasan, Tambeshwari. Yes, students, come on, give answer quickly. Yes, that's great, students. All of you are writing the answer correctly. So the company may be overstating its profits and financial position may be window dressed. There is increased audit risk for the auditor. So this option is the right choice. Okay. Now let us see question number 18. A chartered accountant accepts an engagement to perform only agreed upon procedures in relation to accounts receivable of company. So agreed upon procedures, remember chapter 1. Which of the following engagement standards would be applicable for such an engagement? Which type of service it is? Performing agreed upon procedures. So those standards would apply, as simple as that. Yes. Question number 18. Only 3 responses have come. Students, be fast. Whether it is a review engagement, whether it is an audit engagement, whether it is a related service engagement, whether it is an assurance engagement. Yes. So students, right answer is tendered on related services. This is the right choice. It is a related service engagement. Performing agreed procedures or compilation of providing report on compilation. These are all examples of related services in which auditor doesn't give any assurance. Agreed upon procedure means relating to account receivable just to perform certain procedures limited to accounts receivable, like check their accuracy, or which has been agreed prior hand with the management that we will do such things. It may also include sending external confirmations also if the management wants. Okay. So again, this is there in chapter 1. So right option is option C. Now see this question number 19. Given below are some statements concerning SA 505. Identify the statement which is not in accordance with SA 505. Not in accordance. It means 3 statements are in accordance and 1 is not in accordance. Not in accordance. Yes. Remember SF 505 external confirmations. Yes. Yes, students, what should be answered to question number 19? Send your responses. Yes, the right option is C. This is not appropriate. See, reasons provided by management for refusal to send confirmation can be accepted by auditor in any case and are required to be documented to. It means that in every case, these are to be accepted. This is not in line with the spirit of SA 505. This is true. B, a refusal by management to allow the auditor to send a confirmation request accepts as a limitation on his work. It acts as a limitation. If the management doesn't allow the auditor to send external confirmation request, then it serves as a limitation on his scope of his work. So this is appropriate. This is in accordance with SA 505. But C is not. The auditor has to seek the justification of management's request. Like say the matter may be in litigation. We have read it in SA 505. Okay, so the right option is, answer is option C. Yes. C, question number 21. C, question number 21. First read the question, then I'll let you know all the options. Now these four options are given. See which is the right choice? Question number 21, which is the right answer? Yes, right answer is option D, presentation and disclosure. Students, many of you are writing A. How it is A? Where it is the situation is saying that the auditor is checking valuation of the inventories. It is just saying that company has disclosed inventories of 50 crores. Inventories have been classified in accordance with Schedule 3 into raw material, WIP, finished goods. Mode of valuation is also stated. Now these are requirements of Schedule 3. If you go to chapter 5 and see that these are the requirements of Schedule 3 under presentation and disclosure. So how you are writing option A? Yes, is the point clear to you? Yes, Ashok, एक बार unmute करना. Yes, is the point clear to you? Yes, किसी स्टूडेंट को इस बारे में डाउट है?
No, sir. Understood.
Understood? Any other student? Okay, that's fine enough. अशोक म्यूट कर दो दोबारा से. See question number 22. Schedule 3 of Companies Act requires companies to disclose additional regulatory information. Find odd one out. Find the statement which is not in accordance with Schedule 3. Three statements in accordance with Schedule 3. One statement is not in accordance. Yes. This is simple memory based question. Yes, students, send your answer. Question number 22. One response has come. Yes, question number 22. The right answer is option D, students. This is a memory-based question. Information regarding pending registration of charge with ROC within statutory period. If some charge is pending with ROC, but it is within statutory period, how it is required to be disclosed? So the charge which is pending beyond statutory period, that is required to be disclosed. Okay. Satisfaction of charge. Information regarding satisfaction of charge which is still pending for registration with ROC beyond statutory period, that is required to be disclosed. These are all required. This you can see in chapter 5. Now, who is management's expert in accordance with SA 500? This you have read in chapter 4. Who is management's expert in accordance with SA 500? This you have read in chapter 4. See all the options. Yes. Question number 23. Yes, this is again a memory based question. So the right option is C. An individual or organization possessing expertise in field other than accounting or auditing. So he should be in a field, expert in a field other than accounting or auditing, whose work in that field is used by entity to assist in preparation of financial statements. Now this you can see in your chapter 4, the definition of management expert is written. Okay. Now question number 24. Consider the following situations in which situation practicing CA is not acting, is acting ethically. Now 4 situations are given. In 3, he is not acting ethically. In 1, he is acting ethically. Yes. Yes, question number 24. You have to tell in which situation CA is acting ethically. In 3, he is not acting ethically. In 1, he is acting ethically. You have to tell the situation where he is acting ethically. 3 में वो ethically act नहीं कर रहा, 1 में कर रहा है. Question number 24. Yes. 4 or 5 responses have come, students. Please send your responses so that we can take up your answers. Yes. So the answer is option A. This is the right option. उसको कोई एम्प्लॉय जो है इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं कर रहा, वो अपनी बातों को टैक्टफुली उससे इंफॉर्मेशन निकलवा रहा है घुमा फिरा के. टैक्टफुली ऑडिटर का एक एट्रीब्यूट है. बीइंग टैक्टफुल इज नॉट बीइंग डिसऑनेस्ट. बाकी सिचुएशंस में वो एथिकली एक्ट नहीं कर रहा. अब बताइए अशोक, ये अनम्यूट करना जरा. हेलो अशोक, अनम्यूट कर दो. आप बताइए बी में क्या वो एथिकली एक्ट कर रहा है? वन क्लाइंट ऑफ CAX लेमेंट्स टू हिम. उसको उसका क्लाइंट कंप्लेन करता है कि आजकल मेरे पास एक्सपोर्ट ऑर्डर नहीं है और उसकी हेल्प चाहता है. वो एक ओवरसीज बायर की डिटेल दे देता है, उसका एड्रेस दे देता है, विच ही हैज कम टू नो बाय वर्च्यू ऑफ एसोसिएशन विद अनदर क्लाइंट. किसी और क्लाइंट से उसको बायर का एड्रेस मिला, वो उसको दे देता है. तो क्या इस सिचुएशन में वो एथिकली एक्ट कर रहा है?
नो सर.
कौन सा प्रिंसिपल, फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल वायलेट हो रहा है इस सिचुएशन में एथिक्स का? Yes, can anybody tell which fundamental principle of professional ethics is violated in this situation?
Sir,
In the,
confidentiality.
yes, right. It is confidentiality. Okay. And in a C situation, he has accepted the audit of a firm in which his father is working partner. तो कौन सा कंसेप्ट है इसमें जो इम्पैक्ट हो रहा है, जो जिससे उसके एथिक्स इम्पैक्ट हो रहे हैं?
सेल्फ रिव्यू. मतलब
सेल्फ रिव्यू नहीं, उसमें
सेल्फ
मतलब
सेल्फ
उसके
इंटरेस्ट.
हाँ थ्रेट आ रही है उसकी इंडिपेंडेंस को.
यस सर.
यस, उसकी सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट थ्रेट्स आ रही है उसकी इंडिपेंडेंस को. ठीक है ना? और
Yes.
डी में कौन सा फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल वायलेट हो रहा है? विच प्रिंसिपल इज वायलेटेड इन ऑप्शन डी? फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल. Yes, can any student tell which fundamental principle is being violated in situation D? Which fundamental? Yes.
आई थिंक सर सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट थ्रेड ही अप्लाई हो रहा है सर.
नहीं, मैं तांबेश्वरी, माय क्वेश्चन इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. ऑप्शन डी में विच प्रिंसिपल गवर्निंग प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स इज बीइंग वायलेटेड? विच फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल? मैं थ्रेट्स की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं. विच फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल इज बीइंग वायलेटेड इन ऑप्शन डी? Yes, Apurva Das. Yes, you have written correctly. This is integrity principle is being violated because he is certifying false figures. So you have read in the meaning of integrity, if a chartered accountant certifies false figures, knowingly them to be false, which he knows that these are false. So he is violating principle of integrity. Okay. Yes. See question number 25. Which is not a likely benefit of audit trails? Now, all three are benefits of audit trail. One of the option is not a benefit of audit trail. Yes. Yes. Audit trails do not involve extra cost to the entity. This is wrong. This is not a benefit. In fact, they involve extra cost to the entity. So the systems which has a feature of audit trail, they have the extra costs. And D, Abhishek, you are writing D. How D is the right answer? Audit trails definitely can help in fixing the responsibility. Who carried out that transaction? Who was the user sitting at that terminal? This can be known from the audit trail, from the information generated by the audit trail. So right option is option C. Audit trails in fact involves extra cost to the entity. Now one cost is financial cost, another cost is cost of analyzing the data. So time spent on analyzing the data is also one of the costs. Okay. Preliminary engagement activities are an element of planning. State activity which doesn't form part of preliminary engagement activities. Now, preliminary engagement activities you have read in chapter 2, audit planning. Now, which of the following activity is not part of preliminary engagement activities? Yes, it is obvious from plain reading. Yes, question number 26. Yes, 3 responses have come, guys. Yes, answer is option C. Nature and timing and extent of planned risk assessment procedures. These are part of audit plan. So planning, as you know, consists of preliminary engagement activities and planning activities. Planning activities, in fact, include audit strategy and audit plan. So these form part of audit plan, determining nature, timing, and extent of planned risk assessment procedure. So go to the basics, go to your module, go to chapter 2. So answer is option C. Yes. Given below are audits of varied nature and scope. State one which is supposed to be performed by C and AG. which one is not supposed to be performed? I think it should be there. Which one is not supposed to be performed by C and AG? Yes. Which one is not supposed to be performed by C and AG? All three, in three options, C and AG performs audit. In one option, he doesn't perform such type of audit. Yes. Question number 27. Which of the audit is not performed by C and AG? It should be not. Which one is not performed by C and AG? Yes, answer is option A. Statutory audit of a government company involving expression of opinion. Expression of opinion which the statutory auditor gives, it is not performed by the C and AG. Expression of opinion is given by a audit firm, by a CA, whose appointment is made in accordance with the Companies Act. Yes, Tambeshwari, are you fed up? You are asking how many questions left? There are still many more. All these audits, performance audit, compliance audit, these types of audit are performed by C and AG itself. Chapter 9. Yes, question number 28. See question number 28. CA Samiksha is conducting statutory audit of branch of a bank. She finds that one borrower account has not been classified as NPA, although it seems to be covered by RBI guidelines. Now she finds that RBI guidelines, as per RBI guidelines, it should be classified as NPA, but it has not been classified. So one of her important client calls her. She is getting 20% of her total fees from that client and requests her not to report the account as NPA. In case she agrees to request of her client, which of the fundamental principle of professional ethics would be violated? If she agrees to the request of her client, which of the fundamental principle of professional ethics is violated? (28) Yes. Yes, only 2 responses have come. Remember the meaning, the definition of fundamental principle of professional ethics, and then apply them to this situation. Yes, answer is option C, objectivity. She is taking directions from somebody else. She is acting according to the wishes of somebody else in case she agrees. How, Tambeshwari, you are writing A? Professional expertise is no fundamental principle governing professional ethics. तो नाम ही गलत लिखा हुआ है. वो है प्रोफेशनल कॉम्पिटेंस एंड ड्यू केयर। प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्टीज तो कोई है ही नहीं, कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी इन्वॉल्व नहीं है, तो ऑब्जेक्टिविटी इज द राइट आंसर। प्रोफेशनल बिहेवियर भी इन्वॉल्व नहीं है। Yes, see question number 29. First read this, then I'll show you the options. CA Madhu is offered appointment as auditors of Minerva Hotels Private Limited, owning Minerva Budget Hotels. So there are some budget hotels which are owned by this company. So CA Madhu is offered appointment. She is still offered. She has not accepted. Remember, mark the words, underline the words. The offer is made. So at the time of initial discussion, management informs her that it would not be possible for them to allow her to send confirmation request to various creditors and debtors. So starting में ही management has told, management ने बता दिया कि देखिए हम आपको कंफर्मेशन रिक्वेस्ट नहीं भेजने दे सकते डेटर्स और क्रेडिटर्स को। इट क्लियरली टेल्स हर दैट दिस एन एक्सरसाइज डिस्टर्ब्स देयर बिजनेस रिलेशनशिप एंड कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी इन डीलिंग्स, क्योंकि इससे हमारा बिजनेस रिलेशनशिप खराब होता है और जो कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी होती है डीलिंग्स में वो भी खराब होती है। कंपनी उसको अच्छी फीस देना चाहती है, ओके, कि वो उसको मन नहीं कर रहा है कि मैं इसको इग्नोर कर दूं, काफी अच्छी फीस देना चाह रही है कंपनी। उसको क्या करना चाहिए उसको, सीएम मधु को, व्हाट शी शुड डू? यस, दीज आर 4 ऑप्शंस। Yes, students, answer to question number 29. Yes, the right option is C, because she is still offered the audit, and the management has told him that we shall not be able to allow you to send confirmation request to the trade payables and trade receivables. So it acts as a limitation on scope of her work. So therefore, in accordance with SA 210, she should not accept the proposed offer. Okay. Answer is option C. Abhishek, how you are writing A, I fail to understand. Because if the auditor comes to know beforehand that the management is placing some limitation on scope of my work, that they would not allow me to do the audit in accordance with standards on auditing. If it is known to the auditor beforehand, then the question of modification doesn't arise. He or she should not accept the audit. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Tabeshwari.
sir, myself Pooja.
Yes, Pooja, yes.
Sir, in this question, if auditor accept the मतलब अगर वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेता है proposed offer को और modified रिपोर्ट दे देता है, तो सर ये मतलब
तो
ठीक नहीं होगा।
ऐसे 210 को वायलेट करेगा वो।
लेकिन सर ऐसे 210 तो अनरिस्ट्रिक्ट करता है जो मतलब एम्प्लॉइज होते हैं, मतलब
आप
कंपनी के।
चैप्टर 11 देखिए, आप चैप्टर 11 खोलिए एक बार। अभी जो चैप्टर आपने किया है, चैप्टर 11 खोलिए।
यस सर।
खोल लिया?
यस सर, लेकिन सर इसमें तो विद इन द एंटिटी लिखा हुआ है, अनरिस्ट्रिक्टेड एक्सेस टू पर्सन विद इन द एंटिटी फ्रॉम होम
आप इसमें ये देखिए, पॉइंट नंबर 12, पेज नंबर 11.21 ओपन करिए। पेज 11.21, पॉइंट नंबर 12।
यस सर, एक
लिमिटेशन ऑन स्कोप प्रायर टू ऑडिट एंगेजमेंट एक्सेप्टेंस। अगर कोई भी चीज है जिससे कि उसके लिमिटेशन ऑन स्कोप लगता है उस पे, ऑडिट के स्कोप पे, तो उसको एंगेजमेंट एक्सेप्ट नहीं करनी है। ठीक है?
ओके, एंड स्कोप में लिखा हुआ है कि एवरीथिंग विच इज बिलोंग्स टू फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट।
हाँ, ठीक है। यस, क्वेश्चन नंबर 30। Which of the following is not an element of assurance engagement? This is a memory based question. Question number 30. Which of the following is not an element of an assurance engagement? Chapter 1, you have read about the elements, 5 elements of an assurance engagement. Which of the following is not an element of an assurance engagement? Yes, all of you are right. Option D, appropriate audit procedures. This is not the element. This is for the auditor to decide. These are all elements of an assurance engagement. Now question number 31. Sumit, a CA student, has read about SQC1 and SA220. So this is again chapter 11 question. Both the standards are similar to him, sound similar to him, and are related to quality control aspects. However, he is in confusion regarding difference in scope of these standards. Which of the following is correct about the difference between the two standards? Which statements is correct? Between regarding difference between SQC1 and SA220. Yes. Question number 31. Yes, question number 31. Yes, C. Yes, all of you are writing correctly. SQC1 operates at the level of firm. This I told you, whereas SA22 220 operates at the level of individual audit engagement. Okay. So option C is the right option. All of you are writing correctly. So probably it is fresh in your minds. Which of the following legislation is not likely to be relevant in audit of trusts? Now 4 laws are given. Which of the following is not likely to be relevant? In audit of trust, chapter 9 question. Question number 32. Yes, students, send more responses. Simple, straightforward question. Yes, definitely answer is option D, LLP Act 2008. It is not likely relevant in context of trust. LLPs are separate legal entities formed as trusts. Foreign Contribution Regulation Act is definitely uh, relevant because many trusts receive foreign contribution. Okay. Societies Registration Act can also be relevant because some trusts can be formed under this act, and Income Tax Act is definitely relevant. Yes, Tambeshwari, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. It's my mistake, sir.
Okay. Now this is again memory-based question. Difference between operating lease and financial lease. Which of the following is correct? Difference between operating lease and financial lease. So 4 statements are there. Question number 33. Yes, question number 33. Difference between operating lease and finance lease. Yes, all of you are writing correctly. Answer is A, memory based question. In operating lease, ownership of the asset remains with the lessor. Here in finance lease, ownership transfer option is there. However, title may or may not be transferred. So chapter 9 question. Question number 34. You are auditor of a company owning chain of multiplex cinema halls. So there is a company which runs many multiplex cinema halls where you go to watch movies under the name of Rush Cinemas. Which of the following is not likely to be a substantive procedure during course of your audit? कौन सा सब्सटेंटिव प्रोसीजर नहीं है इनमें से? 4 प्रोसीजर दिए हुए हैं. लुक एट these procedures. Which of the following is not in nature of substantive procedures? Question number 34. Yes, question number 34. Answer is C, students. Examining system of entrance to cinema hall. System, he is examining system. This relates to internal control. It is not a substantive procedure. Verifying records of sale of foodstuffs by company in company owned restaurant. This is a part of detailed checking. It is a substantive procedures. Yes. Read the situations below carefully from the perspective of an auditor. Identify which is not a subsequent event. Which is not a subsequent event. So three are subsequent events. One is not a subsequent event. So I'll try to show you one by one. So first read these two situations. Which is not a subsequent event. Three are subsequent events. So I think you are able to see three options. Fourth option I'll let you see after few seconds. Now this is option D. I'll again show the options to you. Yes, students. A, B, C, and D. So this is D. Burglary means theft, Sadab. Theft. Burglary means D, theft. Burglary means theft. By burglary is often accompanied by house breaking, like by breaking the lock and entering the premises or house. So yes, two responses have come, Apurva and Dilip. Ankit has also given. Yes. You have to tell which one of the following is not a subsequent event. So students, I think that you are finding it difficult. So let me explain to you all the situations. Okay. So a pharma company is in business of manufacturing and export of cough syrup. Profit before tax for the year is 10 crore. Few children have died in African nation by consumption of this harmful cough syrup in September 22. So some children have died during year 22-23. Audit also relates to year 22-23. Okay. So some children have died due to consumption of that syrup in September 22. Now the company is trying to settle with the foreign government a lump sum settlement of rupees this much crore as on 30th June when audit is nearing completion. So when the audit is nearing completion, it has still not completed. So the information throws light on the conditions. It provides evidence on the condition or events that rose during the financial year. Okay. So obviously the amount which the company is trying to settle. Okay. So this is the additional information and which throws light on the provides evidence of the conditions that existed as at the date of balance sheet. So this is a subsequent event. This is an example of subsequent event. The draft financial statements of a wholesaler engaged in business of trading of goods for year 22-23 are showing profit before tax of 50 lakhs. A burglary took place in showroom on 15 July 23 before audit report was signed. So it is a material amount. So this also requires to be disclosed in notes to accounts. This is a non-adjusting subsequent event. This is also an example of subsequent event. So audit report dated 1st July was issued in respect of an entity engaged in extraction of certain mineral. Now government has banned extraction of such mineral on 10th July. So some fact which has come to the light after the issue of audit report. Okay. So this is also example, but this example situation D is not subsequent event. How? Now, fire took place in the company on 30th August 22, resulting in damage to inventories. So some inventories were damaged. Okay. So the inventories are insured. So obviously inventories are insured. So company has debited the insurance company on account of damage caused. Okay. No further information is available. So if some information would have been available, which would have required the company to change the amount receivable from the insurance company, then it would have become example of subsequent event. Now this is not an example of subsequent event. Clear, students? So yes, Srinivasan, you are asking me to give your best wishes. So not only to you and your friends, students, my best wishes are there for all students who are watching this session or who may not be watching and who may watch later. Okay. So I request you students, still there is a good amount of time left. So I would request you to keep focus on your studies and try to remember, revise, and recapitulate all the concepts. And when you do some topic, then again try to revise it in your mind, the important concepts, important issues in that topic. Okay. Yes. Any students wants to ask something? Yes, any query?
सर
Yes.
एक जनरल क्वेरी है सर, ऑडिट से रिलेटेड। मैं
Yes, Pooja. Yes.
यस सर। सर जैसे कि मैंने वर्क किया है मतलब फर्म में, तो वहां पे जैसे हम चेक करते हैं एंटिटी की, मतलब कोई भी रिपोर्ट होती है कुछ भी, तो फिर हम वहां के मैनेजमेंट को बताते हैं कि ये गलतियां हुई है। अगर हम उन्हें बता ही देते हैं सर, तो फिर उसमें मतलब जब हमने मैनेजमेंट को बता दी गलती और उन्होंने उसे ठीक भी कर दिया, तो फिर ऑडिट में क्या उसे मेंशन करेंगे रिपोर्ट के अंदर?
नहीं, ये देखिए, ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑडिटर की, जब भी कोई आप गलती, यानी कि आपने कोई मिस स्टेटमेंट आइडेंटिफाई की, तो आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है मैनेजमेंट को इन्फॉर्म करना कि ये मिस स्टेटमेंट है, आप उसको ठीक कर लीजिए। तो अगर मैनेजमेंट ठीक कर लेती है तो इट्स ओके। ऐसे 450 इवेल्युएशन ऑफ मिस स्टेटमेंट्स आइडेंटिफाइड ड्यूरिंग द ऑडिट, आप जरा पढ़िए उसको, ऐसे 450 को क्या कहता है वो।
तो फिर सर मतलब उसमें हम रिपोर्ट में भी नहीं बताएंगे? हम
नहीं,
सारी
फिर रिपोर्ट में उसको, आप उसको ऑडिट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन का पार्ट बनाएंगे, लेकिन आप अगर मैनेजमेंट ने वो गलती ठीक ही कर दी है तो फिर तो आप अनमॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन ही देंगे ना।
यस सर, ओपिनियन अनमोडिफाइड होगा, लेकिन
हाँ,
जैसे रिपोर्ट हमने चेकिंग की, उसमें गलतियां मिली, फिर
तो
गलतियों को हमने
पर्पस क्या है? अगर मेरा ओपिनियन तो फिर ठीक हो गया ना, जो मैं बात कहना चाह रहा हूं मैनेजमेंट ने बात मान ली वो।
और सर अगर हम जैसे चेक करते हैं जैसे एनालिटिकल प्रोसीजर करके या
हम्म
उस तरीके से, तो फिर हम
हम्म
गलती निकालते हैं, फिर उसे भी अगर मैनेजमेंट ठीक कर लेता है तो वो भी नहीं
हम्म
मानी जाएगी, मतलब वो फ्रॉड नहीं माना जाएगा सर? जैसे
नहीं,
किसी ने
अगर वो,
जानबूझ के
नहीं नहीं,
छुपा के।
ऐसा नहीं, फ्रॉड है वो तो आपको एविडेंस देना पड़ेगा, फ्रॉड है। फ्रॉड के बारे में तो और भी बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है ऑडिटर की। ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर कोई फ्रॉड डिटेक्ट होता है और वो कंपनी है सपोज, तो आपकी तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रेगुलेटर को इन्फॉर्म करना भी बन जाती है।
यस सर, जैसे कोई जानबूझ के कुछ चीज छुपा ली और फिर हमने पता कर लिया,
नहीं,
मतलब
देखिए,
चेकिंग की।
फ्रॉड की जो पूजा बहुत वाइड डेफिनेशन है, आपको फ्रॉड पूरे एविडेंस के साथ प्रूव करना पड़ता है। ऐसे शक के बेसिस पे आप फ्रॉड नहीं कह सकते कि ये फ्रॉड है, कि आपको सस्पिशन है तो ये फ्रॉड हो गया।
ओके, मतलब उसके डॉक्यूमेंट अगर उसको एविडेंस दिखा दे कि हाँ मैनेजमेंट
हाँ
कर रहा
हाँ
था,
हाँ हाँ जी, हाँ जी,
तो फिर उस केस में हम एडवर्स ओपिनियन दे सकते हैं। एंड
हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
ओके सर, यही जानना चाहती थी।
यस, एनीबॉडी एल्स?
थैंक यू सर।
एनी अदर क्वेरी स्टूडेंट्स रिगार्डिंग प्रिपरेशन? Yes, Abhishek, what you are writing? These questions you asked, it is PYQ. What does this mean? You are writing in abbreviated form. What does this mean? I fail to understand your language. Yes, Abhishek. Yes, any query of any other student? So, Sadad, right now we are short with time. So,
Okay, so thank you, Ashish sir.
okay, welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Ashish, sir, for sharing your knowledge and experience with
Okay.
us. And I hope
Okay.
all the students have gained some knowledge from these LVC classes. So for any query relating to auditing and ethics, you can contact us at 0120-3045-925. And wish you all the best, students, for your exams. Stay focused, don't be stressed out, and work hard. Okay, so all the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, students. Thank you and best wishes. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all the best, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, session over.